Welcome to official SL TV channel. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share my video and press the red button. Please help me to share my video.
Ladies and gentlemen, my fellow Sierra Leoneans, countrymen, I can't to una in good faith for can appeal again to una conscience. This na Jini Golem, to be precise, Gombe Musa Tonyaye. In my last audio, I was so vexed that I don't really know how I'll be for able to talk to una, for let people they understand what they happen with Maada as a usurper. We sit on our state house. And I will find out say most of the words, some of the words and where I talk, it just be this, just I don't know how I will able to describe them. But on a second thought, I just say I can't talk to una again. Let una understand how I feel about my country, how I feel about my people, how I feel as a patriotic Sierra Leonean. And me, I can always talk this. When I can call my name now, like then days here, na me working place, one lady they come for can work there, and that was the first time he ever sabi me. So me and today discuss politics. We talk about how we country they inside na that time no say me na Sierra Leonean, then na that time me say no say na Sierra Leonean. Me and today discuss issues. Then he listened to the stand word. So now he said, I mean, you know, Mende. Now I say, so what? If me na Mende. He said, no, I surprised her with you. Now I say, until you say na Mende. He say, yeah. Now I say, no, but the way where you they talk. Now I say, it does not matter whether me na Mende. What it concern me na about me country. I don't care who that they in power. Now how me people then they live in my country, now me care about. So if I be Mende, I for support the bad things the way they happen in my country. If I be Mende, if a leader they way in a usurper, if I be Mende, if na a leader we involved in corruption, if I be Mende, if the leader of the country in wife not get respect for the people of that nation, I for support them because me na Mende, hell no. It's just by coincidence that Mina is Sierra Leonean. But I couldn't be any other person in any other land. And if I didn't any other land as God could have made it, I before don't support that country what I did, not to being a Mende or what have you. Important to me. Now the land who say God put me in me land. Where are the common ya? Or any side I go whether they ask for me identity, they know they say waiting I tribe. They say, which nationality are you? Na Sierra Leone, they talk, I say, Mina is Sierra Leone. I know they talk, say, Mina Mende. So my country comes first. Yeah. And because of that one day today, I can't tell you the reason why make Maada not fit for being leader in a salon. And why in presence as a leader right now, they kill the country insidiously. That Sierra Leone, they die, and Sierra Leone, they go down without the conscience of most Sierra Leoneans, where then a party picking them, and when they believe in tribal business, and the one that would believe in regionalism. So they not even know what they go on, and the one that were not supporters of APC. Because then two political parties here, now they don't destroy we country, and then they continue for destroying for 64 years and counting. To them, today is not about talking about electoral justice, because not only when you talk about the electoral justice, now you go put in question and into context the reason why make Maada be not fit for being leader, and not supposed for dead as of now. But God always not a God, a way it work in a mysterious way. And this brings me down to the question of why are the question Maada Bio in presidency, illegal presidency, and how God they act right now with respect to Sierra Leone as a nation. Because waiting before Sierra Leone right now, the question whether you're not Mende, you're not Timini, you're not Limba, you're not Cream, you're not Vi, you're not Crew, Shabru, or what have you. Waiting salon people then they suffer right now, they cut across the board. And the people that they suffer and because of Maada Bio in presidency. Because one, we name as a country, not only blemish nationally, but we name get an international blemishment where it on the name called the country called Sierra Leone for now. Because you as a Sierra Leonean, you dey out of salon now, you dey travel. As you call Semina a Sierra Leonean, the first thing where they come to mind of anybody where you dey talk with, they begin to think about drug. They begin to think about drug with respect to Sierra Leone. So that now the first problem with Sierra Leone they suffer under this government, under Maada Bio as a usurper, because his son-in-law now an international drug trafficker. Where he named it all over the world as a wanted criminal. So that's the first problem with Sierra Leone get right now. So that's not the first thing we as a nation we fight with right now. That's the first plague. Plague number 2. As God being marked 7 plagues and for the Egyptians them when King Pharaoh refused for let the people of Israelite left. When Moses made a demand, and that makes Samora Kamara sit down quietly, they fight in case as somebody will get the heart of God. But even though in your APC political party don't betray them, now all man they go for 2028. But I tell them say they have dropped the ball. Then go miss this fight where they come. This fight is going to take another dimension. The electoral justice fight. When I wait very soon, we said they on preparation. We are coming up. The progressives. Having said that, let us go to my next plague. We next plague is that for so long now with history, I can talk about one native woman, one uneducated in possibly where you go class and say this woman, may not be get English education, but she was educated in somehow, some way, somehow, because the very fact that now be a musician, that tell you say she was educated in her own way. Now another form of education that mean say when you speak English no more, you talk French, now you or German, or now you not educated person. But this woman they talk about, most people not even aware of. Some people currently not be done about it. But let her bring on her mind back to one woman will be the sing na salon they be called Aissata Nyambe. Aissata Nyambe now be the woman this way be the first person where he talk about is HIV and AIDS in we salon community. This woman sing but one song where it be called how the woman go left for pass, he go and get he left in people then they go and hustle per prostitution, he end up for can't get sickness. With this sickness, they go cry and go to doctor then do all kind of thing, not go men and he go end up for die. This woman consciously or unconsciously be the sing but HIV and AIDS. And not until when he sing that song, after some years, now the international community begin talk about HIV and AIDS. And today, in our country, under Maada bill, HIV and AIDS, it insidiously eat into the human or into the humanity of a country. We get over 90,000 people in a salon for the first time in history as a nation. Over 90,000 people, they suffer from HIV and AIDS in our country. Let me just think about that for a second. And let us say, Sierra Leoneans are not used to protected sex. And having that kind of number, think for a second, for a day, for argument's sake, let me just say, for a day, out of that 90,000, over 90,000 people, they infest just 5 people every day. So multiply 5 times 365 days in a year. So think of that number. How many people that 91,000 get for infest? So that number every year, just think about that number for 10 years, which number of people, Sierra Leoneans, go don't get HIV and AIDS. So now see how this problem, they seriously eat into the fabrics of a nation as a country. These are the people where HIV could then go get 10 years from now. That now the productive population, the active population, now the HIV and AIDS they eat into so. But Sierra Leoneans, are we really taking this thing into cognizance? We really serious about this thing? That this thing don't befall we to this level because of the course where Maada will get on here as a leader. Now that may God don't bring this calamity. In a calamity, don't kind of salon so. This is a major calamity. But are they bring una awareness, una conscience, are they reawakening una thinking memory, una thinking faculty to this issue because this is insidious. Means Sierra Leone is dying slowly. That na plague number 2. Plague number 3 is the drug issue. And where Maada bill as a leader don't aid and abet in family, in sister, in cousin, all depend. And now in son-in-law, now an international drug baron. They bring drug now with nation. Now the active youth population, where then why I go be leaders and go be the productive sector in our population. Now they die so every day because of drugs. You go now, there is not a single chiefdom in Sierra Leone we're not infected with drugs. And they say this because as I speak today, I they rehabilitate with family house. Oh, Papa died left give. 2 of my brothers them, they have not contributed a single dime in terms of cash to this construction. We don't cost me over thousands of dollars. They know they